Hello and welcome. I am Yashwant from English Lovers. In this lesson, I am going to speak on the verb to have and its forms have, has and had. Have and has are present forms, whereas had is the past form. I am going to tell you how different types of statements like positive, negative and questions are made using these forms. So friends, let us start.
To have verb has two forms in the present, that is have and has. Have is plural and has is singular, and there is only one form in the past, that is had, which is used with all the pronouns. Have has two forms in the present, that is have and has, and how they are used in affirmative, negative and questions. So let us see. So here have is used with the pronouns I, we, you and they, and has is used with the pronouns he, she and it. So when we say I have, we have, you have, they have, or he had, she has, it has, basically what does it mean? It means that I have means I possess something, I am the owner of the something. Or he has a pen, so he is the owner of the pen. She has a house, she is the owner of the house. So here have or has, it shows possession or ownership. Now how it is used in negative sentences? It is used in negative sentences with the appropriate forms of do. So here there are two forms of do in the present, that is do and does. The form do is used with the pronouns I, we, you and they, and the form does is used with the pronouns he, she and it, and they take not after that. So I do not, or simply you can say that I don't have, we don't have. So this is the negative construction, do plus not. Here not is written in contraction, that is in short form. You don't have, they don't have, he doesn't have, she doesn't have, it doesn't have. So we see some examples. I don't have a house, it means I do not possess a house, I am not the owner of the house. He doesn't have a house, or she doesn't have a book, it means she doesn't possess a book, she is not the owner of the book. So here simply negative thing is mentioned. Now here how it is used in question. Again there are two forms of do, as I have mentioned, do and does in the present, and the form do is used with the pronouns I, we, you and they. Here pay attention to the construction. Here first comes the verb and then comes the subject. So here is the switching of the subject and the verb. Normally in sentences subject comes at the beginning and then comes the verb, but in questions verb comes at the beginning and then comes the subject. So we say do I have, do we have, do you have, do they have, does he have, does she have, does it have. So here basically we ask a question. For example, when we say do you have a house, it means we are asking somebody, that is do you have a house. Or does he have a car, so we are asking somebody about somebody else, does he have a car, does he possess a car. So here basically we make questions by using these forms. And one thing you need to remember, this symbol, it is called a question mark, and at the end it is always placed. So here are the present forms have and has with affirmative, negative and question. Have has past form as had, the only past form with all the pronouns. So here you can see that in affirmative we say that I had, we had, you had, they had, he had, she had, it had. It's very simple to remember, very easy. So when we say that I had, it means in the past I had. In the past I was owner of something, so I had a car. So in the past I had, not now. We had, in the same way, we had a house, you had a house. So in the past we had something. In the past we were master of something, we had, in that sense. Now negative, again there is one form of do, that is did, which is used with all the pronouns in negatives, and that is used with not. Again it is short form, that is contraction of not, not, not. It is written n apostrophe t. So I didn't, we didn't, you didn't, they didn't, he didn't, she didn't, it didn't. So it means that in the past we didn't own that thing. We didn't possess that thing, or we were not owner of that thing. That is negative. Now how question is formed? Again the form did is used. Again here the structure is the same. First comes the verb, then comes the subject. So here it is auxiliary actually. Did is a helping verb and main verb is here have. So did I have? So in the past question, did we have? Did you have? Did you have a house? Did they have a house? Did he have a pen? Did she have a car? So in the past we are actually asking a question about the past. So this is the past form of have, that is had, with all these sentences: affirmative, negative and questions. This is very important part in this topic, that is expressions with have. So there are some fixed expressions that we use with have in our daily communication, daily conversations, but many times we make mistakes because we do not know exactly how these expressions are used or how have is used. So here these are very common expressions. Let us see. We say have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, have a meal, have a sandwich, have a pizza, have a cup of coffee, have a glass of milk, etc. Or have something to eat or drink. So we can say that I had breakfast in the morning, or we are going to have lunch, or let us have dinner, or I had a sandwich and a pizza for breakfast, or we can say that let us have a cup of coffee, or we can say I had a glass of milk. So we use basically have for all these things. There is another thing. So we use have with have a bath. We say have a shower, have a rest, have a holiday, have a party, have a nice time, have a good journey, have a dream, have an accident, have a baby, have a look at, have a walk, have a swim, have a game of. So we say I had a bath, or I had a shower in the morning, or let us have a rest, or have a holiday, or we say we are having a party next week, or we can say enjoy your holiday, have a nice time. So have a nice time, or we say did you have a good time in London? So a good time. Or we can say that he had an accident. So an accident. Had, that is the form of have again. Or I had a dream last night. So again past form of have. So have a dream. Or we say that Susan has just had a baby. So here have a baby, and past form is had a baby. Or we can say that oh, they are going to have a baby. Or we can say that have a look at this picture, have a look at this photograph. Or we can say that have a walk, have a swim, or let us have a game of tennis. So here with all these expressions this have verb is used. This is very important.
I hope you understand this lesson. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe it to get the latest notifications of my videos right here on YouTube. Enjoy learning, and I'll see you soon in another lesson.